We're live.
What's up?
Man, let's see who all we got on here. Hey, new host.
Yeah.
What new host? Man, introduce yourself to the fans.
Hey, everyone. I'm Alex. Good to see everybody today.
We have our man, 12th grade Sunday school class, Alex Reynolds, here. We're live at the 12th grade guy's house. Alex, how does it feel to first off have us here?
I mean, I'm honored, honestly. But what I was thinking was, since the 12th grade guys keep winning, you guys better get ready to settle in here because we're just going to keep on winning.
Oh, man. So, see, everybody, let us know all the ages here. So, preteens here. Okay, I think we got 12th graders here. Both groups of 12th graders are here.
What's up, Laura?
Yeah. Give them a shout out as they join on.
Yeah, come on.
If y'all will, let us know how many people y'all have in your groups when you comment when you're just joining. So, Miss Tiffany, let us know how many preteens have, and Miss Laura, let us know how many 12th grade girls y'all have.
Man, 10th grade guys are here.
10th grade guys are here. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, we're here. All right, blocks are here. All right, so we have 2 girls, 4.5. Okay, 9 preteens, looking good. 12th grade girls, we're looking at 2. That's good. We can grow each week. 9th grade guys are here. 12 10th grade guys. Wow. That's probably the biggest group so far.
It might be. They might deserve a special prize or something.
We'll have to see about that. Maybe if they can win our game, since we're kind of disqualifying somebody from winning this week. So the chances are bumped up for you guys. 10th grade, 12. Yeah, right. 4.5. 4.5.
Are they talking about me the half? Do I need to leave?
Were they talking about
Am I the half?
I don't know. You're my other half today. I mean, you're my co-host. So, 12th grade guys, we're looking at about 5 there. 9th grade, 6 guys. Okay, 6 guys on 6.
9th grade.
Can I not talk today?
It's all right. We're just gonna restart. All right, go.
Restart. Oh, welcome back, everybody. We're live. So, everybody, as you can tell, Chase is not here today. Okay. Shocker. This isn't Chase. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You look a little better than Chase did last week. So we're looking forward to what all's going on today. Oh, they're asking who the half is. Man, this is tough.
They're gonna have to fess up.
This is getting real tough. Okay, my phone's ringing. I don't really like that.
We're going live on live.
Not live on live today. Can't do that. Tonight, RAD. Wow. 3rd week, hard to believe, right?
It is.
Man, I think last week went really well. It's interesting to see as we travel around to these different homes how things are going to go, but can't really complain.
That's right.
Man, we're rad.
We are rad. You're rad.
We're both rad.
Yeah.
So we're still waiting on, who are we waiting on? 11th grade guys?
The girls are here.
No, 11th grade girls are here. Lainey, let us know down below how many 11th grade girls are at your house or wherever you're at, your shindig. Okay, Connor, 11th grade guys. How many 11th grade guys are there, Connor? Let us know down below in the chat. Man, it seems like our numbers are getting bigger each week. So, hey, middle school. We got middle schoolers here. Okay, I'm going to answer this real quick. 6 11th grade girls. Okay. Hey, Big Snacks. Are y'all live? Y'all on here? Okay. What? Can you FaceTime me? Okay. Alex, take over for me.
All right.
Make sure. Here's who we don't have. Let's see.
7th grade can't get the video to work. All right. Who else are we waiting on? 11th grade guys, where are you at? Checking out the chat here. I'm going to kind of jump in, try to figure out. Let's see. Who are we missing? 11th grade guys, where are you at? No video. Don't have any elevator music to play while we're trying to make sure everybody's here. Roll call. Going to get a game going soon. Get ready for the game. Let's see. We got 12th grade guys, 10th grade guys, 9th grade guys. We got 12th grade girls, 11th grade girls, 10th grade girls. We got middle school girls, middle school guys. I guess that's the video we're working on. Everybody else just kind of hang out, talk to each other. You know, while you're sitting here, why don't you turn over to your neighbor, to your friend, learn something new about them, talk to them for a minute, and we'll be right back with you guys.
Okay. I'll see you.
All right, Auburn, we're waiting on you, boss.
All right.
All right.
We've got we got the middle schoolers here. Okay, White Line, Darcy. We have the cat. Sorry, White Line. Maybe next time.
So we didn't get anybody else while you were here.
Okay, the middle schoolers. We are in with the middle schoolers. We got 11 middle schoolers.
Okay.
Super happy. Excited to see. So last week, hey, drop a comment down below. How many people y'all think were participating in RAD this last week? It was more than 50, lower than 100, closest guess, and I will personally bring a surprise. It may not be during the video, it may be before we start, but I'll personally bring a surprise for whoever is closest to the guess.
Right.
Wow, guess is coming in pretty close.
67, 76.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't exactly remember exactly how many, but
we'll have to figure it out now.
We'll have to figure it out. I know the number is really close. I will say, oh wow, numbers coming in really close here. Wow. All I can say is Emily Borchik, what grade is she in?
I don't know.
Well, Emily, let me know what home you're at, because you're the closest guess. I believe there was 73 people last week participating in RAD. So hey, a lot of RAD kids out here. Yeah. So let's jump right in. You know, we've allowed everybody to get on. Let's jump right in. So tonight, our session that we're going to be talking about is the third session, and the title is Reach on the Defense. So we're going to be looking at Matthew chapter 13. But before we look at that, 9th and 10th grade at Shira's house. Okay. So sorry, Chase, but we're obligated. Another thing. So tonight for our game, everybody make sure your commenters are ready, your fingers. We are going to play something where, first off, how many branches of the military is it?
Oh, there's several. Are you counting Space Force? Is that
no Space Force.
I mean, come on.
No Space Force.
Well, we'll have to see. If we go through them, we're going to give the answers away.
Okay, so there's 5.
Okay.
Right. So there's 5. So each of these branches help defend something for the United States, right? One is a little tricky. The others are kind of self-explanatory, but that's what we're going to play tonight. So we're going to have 5 questions. We're going to see which group can ultimately become our defending answers, right?
Right.
Our defending champ. Well, we already have our defending champs.
Yeah, the 12th grade guys are 0 for
12th grade guys are disqualified from this week because we want to see another beautiful home this next week. So let's just start off. Let's start them off kind of easy,
right? With
an easy one. Alex, you start us off, and then we'll see which comment answers it first.
There we go. Well, I think this is an easy one. I think you can see the picture on the table. But here we're going to start off with an easy one first. Can everybody see? I'm going to get it close to the camera as I can.
Okay.
All right. So it's the Air Force. So you're going to tell us what area does the Air Force defend? Where do they defend?
Oh, where do they
answers
defend?
Down.
Drop the answer down below.
Yeah, we know it's the Air Force. You guys have to tell us where they're defending.
Okay, Connor Patterson. Wow, genius, man. We're going to have to give it to him because, He told us.
That's right.
He told us. So
That's right.
11th grade guys have 1 point so far, and on the verge. Oh, I can't even write. They're
That's
on
fine.
the verge of winning
Yeah.
this week's game. A lot of guesses for the sky. Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
So, I mean, it's in the name.
It's in the
I don't know
name.
if we can take it.
Air
Yes.
Force.
Yeah, Sky Force. It's fine. That's all right.
Okay.
We got another round for you. You can try
Okay,
this
second
one.
round. Let's see what we're working with.
It's going to be a little harder this time. The first one was easy. So we got to step it up a little bit. Remember, you guys are telling us where they are defending. Okay, going to show it now.
Ooh.
This is the U.S. Army.
So this one, should we give a hint?
They might need one. Let's see if somebody can get it.
Okay, let's see. Let's see
No.
what we're working with.
Oh,
This
I don't know.
this is a tough one.
you see the one? I mean, they may not even need a hint.
You think?
It looks like
I
we
mean, I
have
don't
it.
know.
I mean, it looks like we have it.
we got Greg Bass's group.
Yeah,
we're gonna give it to the Basses.
technically that's right.
That is correct. Now Mr. Greg, let us know which grade you have at your house. But I
Should be 11th.
believe
Is it 11th grade?
is it 11th grade?
It should be.
Or 9th grade?
Oh, does he have a different group?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, let us know.
Well, Mr. Greg, let us know down below which grade are your guys, 9th grade or no? I'm pretty sure they're 9th grade.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's 9th grade. Yeah, 9th grade guys. So got a point to the 9th grade guys. Wow, 1-1 so far.
Yeah,
A lot of room for people to jump in here. So let's check out the third round.
all right. Third round coming right here, making sure I don't have it upside down. We got the United States Marine Corps. United States Marine
Now
Corps.
for this one, it's going to be a little different.
Oh, my bad. Did I do it too early?
No, you did it. You did it. For this one, we are going to ask. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of guesses. Hey, everybody.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. For this one, we need to know what year was it founded. So pull out your phone, Google it real quick. Whoever's got the quickest fingers. We need to know when it was founded. This is a tough one because the Marines are like they're everywhere. Like they're silent. Can I say?
Well, I mean, technically.
they are a deadly force.
Yeah.
So, Miss Tiffany, a couple hundred years off here. No. Oh, good guesses. Oh, we're getting closer.
Pull out your phone if you need it.
We're getting closer. Oh, we're getting cold.
Can't believe I showed this one too early.
No, it's good. It's good. So I'm gonna give you a hint. It was in the 1900s. It was in the 1900s. So I'm allowing. Hey, pull out your phone. Google it real quick if you have a phone. If not, give us a good guess. Oh, these guesses are coming out of nowhere, man. Where are these guesses coming from? I'm impressed. A lot of guesses here.
You think somebody's gonna get it?
Just pull out. Just
Google.
Google it.
Yeah,
Google
so one-time cheating is approved.
It is. It is approved. Oh, come on. I wonder if their answers were different than my answer.
Hey, what was your source? Was it Wikipedia?
My source was just Google. Oh, Miss Holloway, Miss Tiffany, preteens coming in clutch.
Okay.
That's what respect to my preteens. They have gotten it correct. It was founded in 1957. So preteens are on the board.
Let's let everybody know what the point count is.
We have 11th grade guys, 1 point. 9th grade guys, 1 point. Preteens, 1 point. So now, tight race. Anyone can win. There's still two on the board. So let's check out what's next. This is a tough one, man.
All right. So now we're going to switch back, and you're going to tell us where this group defends.
Right.
So sorry about the mix-up. You're going to tell us where this branch defends. We have the United States Navy.
Oh, the Navy. That's a tough one.
Wow. Let's see who gets it.
Wow, we're waiting. The hotline is blinging.
Okay.
We're
we have
waiting.
an answer.
Oh, the Shivers. Laney. 11th grade girls are back. Man, they're back in the hunt. They felt disrespected last week because they thought that they had answered one of the questions first, because on their screen it showed that they did.
Right.
But from what we understand, everybody's screen shows their answer first.
Right.
So 11th grade girls, nice job. Now we are really in a dead race.
Somebody's got to win.
I mean, we had the 11th grade guys, 9th grade guys, preteens, and 11th grade girls. One more question coming up here. Let's see if one of them can pull it out.
All right, is everybody ready? Anybody need a thumb break from typing so much?
Should we give them like a 3-second countdown?
No, here we go.
Here we go. Let's
Coming
jump
to
in.
it. Last one. We have the United States Coast Guard. Tell us where they defended.
Whoa, I think 10th grade guys jumped in out of nowhere. But I mean, they jumped in a little quick, but I guess we got to give it to them, huh?
Well, I don't know. Was it too early?
I mean, credit to them for like knowing what was going on, though, right?
We did say there were 5 branches.
I think I got to give it to the 10th grade guys.
That was the last branch.
So this is what's going to happen here, folks. Okay. I really don't know how we're going to break up this tie.
Oh, we have a tiebreaker.
We have a tie
We can't
between
do rock, paper, scissors.
5 groups.
Man,
So
let's think of something else.
important question here. Look, if you're an 11th grade guy, a 9th grade guy, a preteen, an 11th grade girl, or a 10th grade guy, you have the opportunity to answer this question. So this question right here is going to be a 2 answer. So we need two answers to this question. First, what is the name of this session? And 2, what book and chapter will we be looking at tonight? So if you're in one of those 5 groups, you have the opportunity right now to answer this question. Should have your booklet somewhere around you.
Yeah.
And if not, hey, get it out. Get it out. We're about to be using it. Okay. Shivers, Laney, 11th grade girls coming in clutch. Finally feel like you're winning here. Nice job, 11th grade girls. Shivers, Laney, thanks to your comment, your team has been victorious. So next week, Alex, I hate to inform you,
I'm off the show.
you won't be moving on with us next week.
That's fine.
I'd love to have you. Maybe we could have like a third host,
Right.
bring you in. That'd be something pretty cool.
Maybe we can just do technical support.
Tech support.
Yeah, I'll be
Tech
behind the
support. Alex Reynolds here. So tonight, wow, what a game. We're going to be talking about reach on the defense. So everybody, grab your booklet. I don't really know what page we're going to be on because I forgot my booklet, sadly. But we are going to be on reach on the defense, Matthew chapter 13. So I'll give you a second to turn there while I'm also getting there. And we will jump right into this lesson. So this lesson is a really cool lesson, right? Basically, we're going to be talking about like the parable of the sower, basically. So a farming analogy, a lot of times Jesus gave farming analogies because it was something that you could easily kind of see something beginning and then something cultivate into what he wanted your life to basically become. So let's jump right in. Matthew 13, verses 24 through 30 is what we'll read initially, and then we'll wrap up with 36 through 43. So verse 24 says, "He presented another parable to them. The kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while people were sleeping, his enemy came, sowed weeds among the wheat, and left. When the plants sprouted and produced grain, then the weeds also appeared. The landowner's servants came to him and said, 'Master, didn't you sow good seed in your field? Then where did the weeds come from?' 'An enemy did this,' he told them. So do you want us to go and pull them up?' The servants asked him. 'No,' he said. 'When you pull up the weeds, you might also uproot the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. At harvest time, I'll tell the reapers, gather the weeds first and tie them in bundles to burn them, but collect the wheat in the barn.'" So as we look at this kind of passage, we're going to have 3 main thoughts, and I'll break them down into verses. Once we finish kind of each point, Alex will let us know which questions kind of go with that point. and then we'll just move through it like that. So the main idea tonight is Satan is real, and he is trying everything he can to destroy the world around us to keep people from being reached with the goodness of God. So first takeaway here is going to come from verse 24 to 26. And that takeaway is the enemy attacks where things of God are happening. So I know we don't have a screen tonight. I'll say it a couple of times. The enemy attacks where things of God are happening. So if somebody will write that down in the chat. If you're down in the chat and you got that, let us know. Number one comes from verses 24 to 26, and it's the enemy attacks where things of God are happening. So as we can see, we have another parable, right?
Right.
Something that we're going to be looking at kind of throughout this whole journey of RAD in this 8 weeks is parables and these stories. So the thought of this, basically the sower, is the thought of that as a believer. So they're basically equated the same. So this believer may be living their life for God and the things of God, right? And they're building up their life. They're spending time in His Word, growing daily, and growing that relationship. So basically like that seed. So that seed is sitting there being nourished with water, sunlight, and growing. And throughout time, as they're growing, there's a big deal that happens. So for believers, as we're growing, we see the enemy, the devil, usually tries to attack us when we're in a place where we're on fire for God, where we're trying to live for God, and where we're trying to really reach others for His glory. Because, I mean, hey, if you were the enemy, right? Let's say you're the enemy, right?
Right.
And would you go after somebody who's just kind of like sitting around not doing anything?
No, absolutely not. I would go up where I can make the most damage.
Right, the most damage, the most impact. So we see that the enemy jumps in and he wants to take the things of God away from believers who are growing and trying to reach their full potential. So while these believers are growing, like the seed, while it's growing, fertilizing, the devil is roaming, trying to bring temptations and struggles in front of these believers. So just like the farmer's crop, the weeds are trying to harm them, right? So the devil is the same thing as the weeds to us. He's harmful and here to harm us. And he really, I mean, let's just get this out of the way. He attacks people in all ways, right? In all walks of life, whether you're on mission for God or not on mission for God. But it seems that when he attacks, it's really at a place where when you're really getting going, where you're really trying to do the right thing. And then it's like all of a sudden, boom, and you're like, man, like, why is this happening? You don't really understand what's going on. So, Alex, let us know which question goes along with that point.
Yeah, well, in your small groups, you're going to talk about this that Auburn just talked about. You're going to answer the question. You're going to share together a time that you were attacked and you didn't see it coming. Like you said, the devil's going to attack you in all walks of life, and he knows each person's temptations and he knows each person's weaknesses, and that's where he's going. He's not gonna go where you're strong at. He's gonna go where you're weak.
Right. So man, like meet you when you're down, right?
Yeah.
Just the devil. Hate to see it. So second point we're gonna bring here from verses 27 and 28 is the enemy's attacks are cunning and crafty. I'll say that again. The enemy's attacks are cunning and crafty. We see the enemy hides himself in everyday things and activities. So like you said, anything that we do, he's always around us, and we don't really see it until it's too late, right? Like you said, he doesn't really attack our strengths. He goes right there for our weaknesses, where we know we're at places where if we give into that thing, we just completely shut down. Right. So when we think about the enemy being around us at all times, we think these things won't harm us, right? We think about these weaknesses, and even when he does attack our strengths, although it's not as often, we think, oh, well, we can do that once or twice, and I'll be all right. Like, I'll be able to quit it. I won't really have to worry about it after that. But then we see that number grow to 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, and then we're to the point where whatever weakness that the devil is pulling out of us, exploiting from us, we see that it gets uncontrollable, and we're just at a place where We just don't know how to keep moving on. So the enemy is going to be smart about pulling us away from God, and we must guard ourselves against these attacks, especially the attacks where we don't really see it coming. So Alex, let us know which questions go along with that.
So you're going to talk about, do you feel like you know when the devil's attacking you? How can you tell? How can you pick up on, okay, this is a place of weakness. How do I know that this is the devil attacking me versus, following in the truth of God? And furthermore, how can you discover how to navigate through that temptation? So he's tempting you on this. You've got a decision to make. Do I do this, or do I follow the truth of God? Do I do what I know is right? And he's going to attack you.
Yeah.
Right there.
So when we think about navigating through these temptations, really take a second, even just an added step back on this question here. When you think about these temptations, think about ways to avoid these temptations. You're going to get in times, especially as you grow up, where you may be around people and certain temptations come around, and you got to make a decision on, hey, do I do this and be like the world,
right,
or do I step back and say, you know what, I don't need to be around this? Think about ways that you can resist those temptations in a way to be strong for Christ and not allow the devil to really just overtake your life in those areas. So,
and sometimes it requires cutting off friends, or
Yeah.
sometimes it requires the Lord talks about when we are tempted by something to completely put it away, cut it off, get rid of it, and that's the best solution to fighting it. So maybe it's losing some friends, maybe it's whatever you're struggling with, find a way to completely cut it out of the equation.
Right, that's a great point, Alex. So, man, you ready? Third point?
Yeah, here we go.
Third
Almost
point?
done.
Let's jump right in. The enemy's attacks are under the power and protection of God. So we see this in verse 29 and 30. I'll say that again. The enemy's attacks are under the power and protection of God. See, something that we always think about but tend to forget is God is in complete and total control over our life. We find times in our life where we may be going through something and struggles may occur, and we think like, man, I just feel so far away from God. Where is God at? But we don't realize that, hey, all we have to do is reach out that hand, and he's already reached out, ready to grab us. So God will allow these things to happen. And oftentimes when these struggles occur and when these situations happen, we see that God allows these to grow our relationship with him or our reliance on him to create it deeper. So you may have this struggle and you don't know how to shake it. And then you finally turn it, give it over to God because he's in total control. You realize, look, God, I can't do it without you. I need your help on this. And then you realize, like, hey, that's all I needed the whole time was just to reach out to God, allow him to fight my battle, right, as that song goes.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sing it, but allow him to fight our battle. So then we really build that relationship to grow and rely on him deeper. So final thought, while the devil will attack us often where it hurts the most, God can take that pain away when we fully trust and rely on him. So Alex, round us out with the last questions.
Yeah. So question number 4 on the outline, why do you think that it's hard to remember that God allows the enemy to do what he does? It brings me back to, if you went to second service this morning, it brings me back to a story that Bradley shared this morning out of 2 Chronicles. You had Jehoshaphat that was struggling in life, dealing with the enemy was under attack of his mind. The God had promised all these things, and he was like, what in the world? Where is this? Where are your promises, God? And, the Lord answered him and he said, trust that I have it all worked out. He has every step of our life worked out. He's got it's in full control, like I said. So he said, all I need you to do is praise my name. And he said, I'm going to take care of the rest. And, in Revelation 19 and 20, guess what? We win. We win. So we already know the outcome. So it just requires us as Christians to trust in him because he's got it all worked out.
Man, great way to round us out. So as we think about reaching on defense today, thinking about pushing away these temptations and allowing God to be in control of our life, we see this final question that we always have on this outline is, who has God put in your path to reach with the gospel? Something very important over this next 8 weeks, over this journey. We really want to be consistent in knowing who you're reaching and really reaching with a purpose, really sitting down, thinking about who is around me each day, that I can really spend time with, that I can share the gospel with, and let them know that Jesus loves them. So, guys, it's been great. We'll have to catch you next week. We'll catch you from the 11th grade girls' home next week. Alex, I'm
New
sorry.
guest host.
Unfortunately, you'll be stuck here. I'll be back with hope. I mean, I guess Chase will be back. No,
Yeah.
I'm just playing. Chase will be back. Alex did a great job, man. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for letting me. I'm honored.
Man, we're going to definitely have you back. So everybody, take some time right now to discuss your small group questions. If you have any questions for me, Chase, hey, even Alex, feel free to reach out to us and let us know what's going on. Hey, thank you guys for joining us. Catch you next week. That wraps us up.
There we go. We're done. We'll
All
see you
right.
next week.
See you in small groups.